I think the greater Cleveland Partnership's role in all of these initiatives is really raising awareness, bringing people and organizations together to have a conversation about how to bring about meaningful change to our city.
We will succeed only when we have an inclusive community and leadership in our community that is inclusive. And I mean inclusiveness in every form: age, gender, race, religion, cultural background, straight, gay, everything. When we have that, then I think we become unbeatable.
A lot of times we have different communities and different people who just are not talking to each other, and their paths never cross. The importance of diversity and inclusion is making sure that paths are crossing and conversations are happening. Sometimes they're uncomfortable conversations, but they're always necessary.
So when you don't have mixed thoughts, when you don't have diverse thoughts, what you have is old patterns. And when you have old patterns, you have an old way of doing things. And when you have an old way of doing things, you have a world that passes you by.
Just think about it. One of anything is not good. We need diversity of skill sets. We need diversity in culture and interest. Diversity is at the foundation of what makes a community a community.
That means that everybody is valued and they feel valued and that their word and what they do count.
When you have someone who's included, they're willing to do more, say more, and give more because that raises their level of commitments.
And that's how change happens.
The people that are considered to be the community's leaders today are not going to be the community's leaders forever. It's very similar to succession planning in a business.
What are we doing as civic and political leaders now to assure that those young people are in the decision-making process so that they don't repeat the mistakes that we have made?
I actually think there's a real thirst amongst my generation to engage the city. I think the more challenging part is making sure there are opportunities for us to engage it.
We cannot move forward as a community unless there's opportunity for all within the community. I think it's very important that we continue to mentor young people. We establish connections with them.
With all the demographic information, with all the changes that we know are coming in terms of the population, the only reasonable solution is to make sure you're making business decisions that reflect where the world is going.
So it's not enough just to have a city of various cultures, people from different ethnic backgrounds. It's important to make sure that you see them on majority boards, you see them higher up in companies, you see them driving change and initiatives in the communities that they live, work, and play.